morning. This is Scott Cullen, editor-in-chief of the Cannata Report. It's Friday morning. It's Fridays with Frank time. I'm here with Frank Cannata, our founder, and we are continuing our conversation from the previous week about some of the things that Frank learned while hosting his panel at the American Co-op meeting.
You and I have both been down this road many times, visiting with dealers and so forth. This was the best dealer meeting I've ever attended, bar none. Now, what made it so special? Number one, it was so well organized. We had a full agenda of what was going on long before we got there. I asked them to get questions. They came up with 15 great questions. No other group has ever done that for us. Whatever we needed, they responded to. Tim Reiniger who is the president of BTA, is also a member of American Co-op, was the host. And he's in Winston-Salem, and that's why we went to Winston-Salem. And Tim was fabulous. He hosted us, like it was, we were all customers. That's the way we felt, CJ and I felt. You could see why this guy is successful. It just was a very positive feeling being there. And if you recall, on our meeting yesterday with our collective group, Ed McLaughlin, who was there, said the same thing. He said it was very, very, very interesting. So with that, what I want to urge every dealer out there who is not a member of one of these 7 independent dealer groups, that includes BTA, join. Because that meeting was not just because of the panel that CJ and I conducted. The whole meeting was just fantastic in terms of the speakers. There was an economics professional that gave a great talk, and it was right on the money. I mean, of all the things you need to hear, what is the future of our economy? I mean, you're a businessman, you should be concerned about our future. I've never heard that kind of discussion. I'm sure there's been at some time. We don't go to all of them, but none that we have attended have addressed subjects like that. And so it was a meeting that those dealers walked away with a great deal of information, a great tribute to the panelists who were so informed. And very interesting to me, not one of them asked me for questions in advance. That is unheard of. And there wasn't anyone that they fumbled on. And there was only one question. They really couldn't provide a definite answer. And that was on back orders. What the dealers were saying, give us some definition or some indication of when. And I think it was Jim Caridi that answered. And he went into all the variables that go on with the shipping of the products from China and Vietnam, and why they don't know, and why things get backed up, that they have no control of it. And they covered all the areas. Obviously the chip situation is for all products. By the way, I ordered a new car in July. I'm not going to get it until November, and one of the reasons was lack of chips. So there you go. Even buying a new car is a problem. But seriously, Jim went to great detail and did it so well. And just let them know, we're giving you updates as we get them. And we can only rely on the information we get, which is sometimes subject to change. You can't, look, all you can do, I always respect, and I know you do too, when you ask someone a question who's in a position of authority and says, I really can't give you a straight answer because I don't know. And the way Jim handled it was perfect. He told them what he did know and why it was so difficult to help these dealers do what they're doing, which, as we all know, is a very, very difficult time. So from every perspective that I can look at this was an extremely successful meeting. And I did want to congratulate Brian Blakeman from Valley Office, who was the president as well. I talked about Tim as host, but Brian was very much involved and very responsive to any request that I made, and very, very helpful. So to the people in American Co-op, thank you very much. And I hope our viewers enjoyed it. Oh, and this is to Chip Maselli. Chip said he watches us all the time, but he's heard all that stuff before. So Chip, I know you heard this stuff before, but what the hell? Keep hanging in with us. Maybe you'll learn something.